Men need to be aware of a crucial fact regarding women. Females are naturally erratic since they are continuously surrounded by rival men. The maxim less is more, keep it brief and succinct is one that applies to texting ladies. Also, keep it simple and seductive are best. Create a positive energy environment that will brighten her mood. These methods sometimes have results due to the confidence boost they offer women. You should always think of yourself as something to be earned. Don't make it easy for women. If she likes you, you'll know it for yourself. If she's always starting a new discussion or just letting destiny happen, she's telling you to keep asking questions. As a man, you must create a space where you can unwind and recharge in between sex cycles. Women like a guy who can blow her back out in bed. Women are not impolite creatures, which is another thing you should be aware of. So if you're not providing enough value, she's simply going to be a bitch to you. She doesn't even know you well enough to be able to directly reject you. She's just turning down your offer because you simply approached her in a manner she didn't like. Don't let women structure the discussion or take the initiative. Females are terrible at seducing themselves, and they often self-sabotage toward a man they admire. You'll know if she likes you if you end the discussion and she wants to restart it by asking more questions. Here's a tip to look out for if you ever get the feeling she's self-sabotaging. She has shown her liking for you by constantly initiating conversation. Therefore, you should take control of the discussion. A wise guy is better equipped to support a family, which is how women think of men. Showing versus telling, one must see to believe. Perception is fundamentally more significant than reality. It is neither the smartest nor the strongest of the species that endures. It is the one who can adapt to change the best. Men whose genes were slow to change in response to the environment did not pass them on to the next generation. In the game of life, being a quick learner is essential. Men engage in power, mind, and perception games because women are attracted to prestige, power, and riches. Men improvise, adapt, and play the game in accordance with the character of women and the present state of the sexual market. Be creative. A computerized version of female_psychology runs in her consciousness. She functions in accordance with the inherent feminine mental rules. Understanding how women think and feel enables you to manipulate their emotions and alter their thoughts via deceit. The sexual economy is unjust. You can bet your asses that women aren't playing fairly, so don't be honorable and do the right thing. Why provide women a benefit that they wouldn't grant you? Make shoddy moves and act dishonestly. Be a sexual criminal brilliant mastermind, for God's sake. Take pictures of yourself in foreign settings doing great crap with women. After that, publish it on social media sites like Facebook and Instagram. By doing this, you'll build up a substantial sex CV that will attract other ladies into your life. He must be cool if other females like him. That's how women think. One of life's most pleasurable pastimes is approaching attractive ladies, which you are missing out on if you don't. What use does life serve if it is not enjoyable? Leave your room and go play in the field. Find a lovely lady and approach her. Make things happen by speaking them into existence. You'll start to notice more possibilities with gorgeous ladies when you start paying attention to your surroundings and circumstances. Stay on point and keep your eyes wide open. Beautiful ladies may be found anywhere. All you have to do is simply approach one of them and introduce yourself. The world is not for the intellectuals, it is for the doers. You must be ready to take action. She's always thinking about making better choices with guys who could have more status than you and unintentionally evaluating your standing in society. She has it in her to always be looking to upgrade. Take advantage of this knowledge. Don't follow her instructions about how to play the game. You determine the rules. She engages you in conversation on your terms. Possessing a stronger frame is a component of becoming a dominant leader. Nobody is expecting you to explain why you are approaching attractive ladies. Simply put, it's none of their concern. Let them watch in envious awe, hoping they could experience those brave acts of action. Who cares what others would think? Most women exaggerate things. so she is unaware of who she really is. So never mind what she says. Just observe what she does. She will claim that she is not necessarily the person she really is, but rather the person she wants to be. She will explain how she would want the world to function if you let her, but not how it really works. Recognize her need for you. Her ego can prevent her from accepting this reality. It's a blessing to have you here. Greater pleasure results from greater suffering. This is why push-pull techniques are so effective with women. Since strong emotions are what make her feel alive, she seeks them. The best pickup line is something that guys are always searching for, but the most important thing is how you say it, not what you say. Do you communicate like a wobbly, frightened, or bashful beggar, or do you communicate with ferocious conviction and unwavering self-confidence? By contacting her and expressing the emotional worth you have to give the world, you may bring some happiness into her life and put a smile on her face. Your game increases with each approach you make. So it's sink or swim. Taking action builds momentum, which encourages more action. Put your thoughts aside and start talking to more women. Allow your activities to flow naturally, free from deliberate restraint. Feel free. Don't ask about her if she's got a man. For one, it stops her from using her logical thinking instead of her instinctive mind. And two, it's inviting and getting to personal. Every set with women is significant for gaining experience. Why do opinion openings outperform opinion statements? Because they buy us time to talk. The purpose of opening is to give the pitcher some time to participate in the game. Get her attention for a sufficient period of time to exhibit a high-value personality. She will come to the conclusion that you are not used to being around attractive ladies if you are too easy to impress. Obtain some knowledge. This game requires time, effort, and both mental and physical energy. Because it's pay to play, and sometimes you have to make the assumption that everything is going well between you and her all the time even when it doesn't feel like it. Don't mention your anxieties or problems when talking to women. Push and pull her feminine energy with your masculine energy. When she acts or says anything inappropriate, push her away. When she behaves or speaks in a way that meets your criteria, draw her in. Men who are leaders are appealing to women. To guide her is a masculine trait. You as a man must seek out or make chances to guide. You come across as more of an alpha as she obeys your orders. Women are notorious for using you to make themselves happy. Make absolutely sure you're also benefiting from it. You need to place a greater value on yourself since there are billions of beautiful women in the world that are single. If you're unhappy because you lost one, you shouldn't be. As a man, you must cost your value to a woman, she must pay the expenses, or you'll divert your important time to someone else. Due to the low self-esteem of men these days and their concern about upsetting women, men with low self-esteem refrain from making demands in partnerships. Low self-esteem men will put up with women's disrespect because they don't think they are capable of doing better or can replace her. As a man, you have to stay on top of your game. Overdrive your results with women. Ironically, having a fear of rejection makes you vulnerable to it. Be a man's man in public. When you ask a question and she elaborates and divulges personal information, encourage her to follow her aspirations so you can be a part of her future. She will benefit from the value you provide. She'll lose you if she doesn't use you. Make darn sure you're utilizing her as well. The players get laid more often than the squares and good guys, which is the cruel fact of the game. Taking the defense is not good game and is not attractive. Confident guys feel she's already been won over, insecure men believe they must win her over. Women put up walls as a psychological barrier to keep unattractive males away from them. Unfazed are the confident alpha males who know this. Keep your game tight and your money right to win in this game of life. Thank you for watching the video.